We are asked to complete the construction web by starting with the inequality in the middle, x less than 8, and perform the indicated operations on the inequality moving outward. For the first operation, we use -2. For the second operation, we use +5. So for the first operation, we take both sides of this inequality and add -2 to both sides. In this direction, we multiply both sides by -2. In this direction, we divide both sides by -2. In this direction, we subtract -2 from both sides. Remember, when multiplying or dividing both sides of an inequality by a negative, we must reverse the inequality symbol. Let's move in this direction first, where we multiply both sides by -2. This gives us x times -2 on the left and 8 times -2 on the right. But again, because we multiplied both sides by a negative, we must reverse the inequality to maintain a true statement. X times -2 is -2x, so we have -2x. And now we reverse the inequality, so we have greater than 8 times -2 is -16. In this direction, we add -2 to both sides, which gives us x plus -2 is less than 8 plus -2. Remember, we only reverse the inequality when we multiply or divide both sides by a negative. So here we have x plus -2 on the left, which is equivalent to x minus +2. So we have x minus 2. The inequality remains less than. On the right, we have 8 plus -2, which is +6. In this direction, we subtract -2 on both sides, which gives us x minus -2 on the left is less than 8 minus -2 on the right. Remember, subtracting a negative is equivalent to adding a positive. So on the left side, we have x plus 2, less than, on the right side, we have 8 plus 2. This gives us the inequality x plus 2 is less than +10. In this direction, we divide both sides by -2, which gives us x divided by -2 on the left and 8 divided by -2 on the right. Now we could leave the left side of the equation as x divided by -2, but because x is the same as 1x, we can also write the left side as -1/2 x. And then because we divided both sides by a negative, we reverse the inequality, so we have greater than 8 divided by -2 is -4. And now for the next operation, we use +5. So in this direction, we take this inequality, and now we subtract +5 on both sides. This gives us -2x minus +5 is greater than -16 minus 5. Because we did not multiply or divide by a negative, the inequality remains the same. So on the left, we have -2x minus 5 is greater than -16 minus 5 is -21. In this direction, we take this inequality and multiply both sides by +5. This gives us the quantity x minus 2 times 5 is less than 6 times 5. On the left, we can leave this as a product, but we would normally change the order of the product by using the commutative property multiplication. We can express this product as 5 times the quantity x minus 2, and then we have less than 6 times 5, which is 30. In this direction, we divide both sides of this inequality by +5, which gives us the quantity x plus 2 divided by 5 is less than 10 divided by 5. And again, because we divided by a positive, we do not reverse the inequality. So on the left, we have the quantity x plus 2 divided by 5 is less than 10 divided by 5 is +2. And finally, in this direction, we add +5 to both sides of this inequality, which gives us -1/2 x, or if we wanted to, x divided by -2 plus 5 is greater than -4 plus 5. We'll leave the left side as it is, -1/2 x plus 5 is greater than, and on the right, -4 plus 5 is +1. I hope you found this helpful.